Hello. Today we have a 40-minute class, so we can do a bit more movement to music. So we'll be looking at Jerusalema again and Shakira's Waka Waka. But first, let's warm up. So we'll breathe in, coming down, breathing in, breathing in, 2 more, and breathing in, and let's tap. And massaging that lower back. Tapping down from the hip area, as low as you'd like to go today. And something we don't always do, give those hands a rub. Warm up those hands. This is very good for the circulation, joints, if you've got arthritis, or even just cold hands. Warming them up. You might already feel the heat building, amazing, and some of these as well. Just spreading that warmth around the hands, nice. Okay, and let's bring a few shoulders, warming up the shoulders. Warming up the head and neck. And maybe even a few gentle sways to begin to warm up the back. Okay. And as you find those gentle movements, I'll start Caribbean Blue for our bubbles. Sunrise. And back relaxer. And roll it. Sunrise. sunrise. And back relaxer. And roll it. Other way. And shoulders. Head and neck. Bring those wrists. Maybe star the hands. And find that beautiful end. Great. Okay. Now we're ready for Jerusalema, which had a lot of salsa step in it. So I'll just show you the salsa step once again. If you watched the last video, if you're new to it, it's I'll just turn the same way you're facing. So it's right foot forward and together. So right, forward, left stays in place together. So it's forward, back, together in a way, or right, left, together. So that's the first half of the salsa step. The second half is the left foot going back. So it's left, step, together. So it's right, forward, step, together, left, back, step, together. So that's the basic salsa step. And when I mirror you, so you'll be going forward and back. But don't worry too much. It's really just to keep the feet moving, and it's for fun. And if you do, find that you have that down and you want to, you can do the forward side together. It's the same step, 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 together, step, step, together, but to the side, or you can cross it. So have fun with it. Or you might want to bring the hips in, to the same rhythm. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, just play around with it because the salsa step comes up a lot in this particular dance. So I'll put the music on. Just stepping together first. And ready? Forward, side, together, back, together, forward, together, mirroring it, pretty fast, step, step, together, step, together, step, step, together, step, step, together, very nice. Okay, and we'll roll it. Scatter seeds. Very nice. Let's actually take a slow circle. Other way. How low can you go? And we'll come back to this step now. Get ready for the salsa again. Okay, step together, step, step together, step, step. Maybe stepping to the side, mixing it up. Do lots of different things with the arms. And even just leave them on your hips. Okay, roll. Maybe even walking and rolling. We're going to go for the diagonals next, those arm extensions. And scattering the seeds. Great. All right.
This just in, Metro has nada yada yada.
This is YouTube ads. Okay, have a little sip of water. And we'll get ready for the peak part of our aerobic sequence, Waka Waka Africa. Now, if you are feeling hot, or maybe your heart is starting to race, or you're feeling very breathless, just take Waka Waka slowly, or even skip it. But if you're feeling, like you could do another, it's really only 3 or 4 minutes. If you feel like, you're not breathless, join me. So you can keep this high energy, or you can just kind of take it down. See how you feel. 4 slow marches. And quick. And slow. And quick. And pulse. Walk in a circle. side, toe, heel, toe, heel. Starting low, coming high. Walking in a circle. Okay, if you've made it this far, you're probably sweating a little, so let's just take it down slowly. Better not to stop all at once, but maybe move the feet slowly. Move yourself slowly to a glass of water. Maybe have a sip of water, you know, as soon as your breath kind of stabilizes. Yes, very nice. So now we can start to kind of bring down the energy level and work more on the balance with our lovely tap tap step. So just once you're ready to, you know, get going again, we'll do the tap tap step. A little more. Don't know if you can hear it, but a thunderstorm is brewing here, yeah, it's rumbling outside. I don't know if it will actually hit. Okay, and then moving to the tightrope walks. And remember, take those walks backwards too. And I certainly notice parts of me are kind of coming online in a way as I challenge my balance. So personally, I felt my abs sort of tighten a little bit. So just see in your body what needs to turn on, to do a tightrope walk, which though it looks simple, we know is not simple. And if we just sag, it's actually a lot harder. We don't have the balance. So what needs to engage, especially going backwards? We're not used to going backwards in our daily life. So it might be that it takes a while to find the right muscles there. Okay. So we'll do our tap outs, tapping to the front, tapping to the side. Make sure there's nothing in the back that you will kick. Okay, and let's do that one more time. So tapping to the front. So you can see if these are quick, it does challenge our balance because our weight has to change quite quickly as we step. If you're not feeling the balance challenge, we'll do it one more time. If you would like more of a balance challenge, take that foot up. Woo, that's going to be much more of a balance challenge. I'm sensing somehow that the people on this video, that some of you would like to challenge your balance more. I hope that's true. Okay, so great. All right, shake that out. And then we'll come to our toes, up and down, up and down, up, down on soft knees. And let's see if we can hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's try again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, and if anyone is up for 10 or closing your eyes, we'll come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Shake it out. Got those muscles. And either finding a chair or a wall, or maybe you don't need any support. Got this handy door here, making sure you're not reaching behind you, because that can throw off balance. But a little bit of support, finger on the wall or the chair, and coming up to one leg. This may be enough. This may be enough. If you would like to move that leg, maybe even rotating it out, if you have that capacity in your hip. Okay, coming down, and let's change legs. And you may feel like moving it, you may not, that's fine. Just so you challenge, and wobbling is actually good. So if you're not wobbling, you may want to put in a little bit more, maybe even move arms and legs, maybe holding it but closing your eyes. So when we wobble a little bit, our muscles learn a little bit more. So it can be useful. And if you're wobbling like this, that's good. That's where you want to be, because your body is learning how to balance. All right, sorry for the rabbiting on today. Don't know why. Okay, and then we will come with our balls. Perhaps having another sip of water if you need. Pulse. Remember, don't let those shoulders creep up. Keep them down. And some nice wrist rotations as well. So we started off with a little bit more on the hands, warming up the hands. So let's give the hands a little bit more, really love. So yes, moving the hands. This is a good wrist loosener. Really everything we're doing with the hands here is going to increase circulation, which is very helpful for cold hands, arthritis, just hand health in general. And then we can do our dexterity exercise. Okay. I'm going to be really mean and say, if this is easy for you, try it on one leg. If not, don't worry. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, fantastic. Let's now work those oblique muscles or the side muscles. So it's like we're placing the ball down. I like to do 8 on each side. And you may feel it's very targeted. You might feel it on both sides. It's these oblique muscles are these side muscles, and they're very key in posture, bending over and picking up things. So we like those to be strong. Okay, very nice. Okay, since we have the ball, why not? Why not do our inner thigh pulses? So pulsing those thighs together. Good inner thigh work. And, you know, either taking a rest, because actually this is quite strong already, this class, but, you know, maybe sticking with the pulse, resting, or if you would like to do some squats while keeping the ball there. Now remember, with squats, we really want knees behind toes. So really the bum goes backwards. That's a good way to think about it. It's like you're sitting on a chair that's kind of far back. Great. And this is very much like the sit-stand, and it does help with, you know, getting in and out of cars and buses and all sorts of seats. Okay, fantastic. All right, you'll be relieved to know that we actually are going to move to the Tai Chi and stretch section now. So having a little bit more of the water. And I'll put some music on for the Tai Chi and stretch. Although you might have the music of the rain and thunder. Okay. All right, so slight bend in the knees. Breathing in. And bird arms. Here's one we don't normally do. Bringing the arms all the way up, if it's all right on your shoulders, and down. This is basically an eagle. And extra is to come up on the toes as we come up, oh my gosh, and coming down. So possibly coming up on the toes. I'm going to do 3 more. And of course, normal bird arms is absolutely fine. And now we'll hug that mossy tree. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. All right. And get ready for the wave. Different ways we can do the wave. This time both my feet are staying on the ground, but I'm rocking back on the heel as I come back and rocking forward on the toe as I go forward. anyone's balance is over challenged with this one, because it is quite a strong balance challenge, feel free to have one hand on the wall, and you do it with one hand. Same feet that I was doing before. Coming back on the heel, forward on the toe. Nice. Both hands if you do have the balance. Very nice. Okay, and let's come to some fountains. And reverse the fountain, breathing in and coming down the center and watching one arm at a time. One hand. Following the arc of the hands. Any dizziness or neck strain, keep your head to the center and just move the arms. But if you have the flexibility in the neck and you're not feeling dizzy, follow one hand and the other. Okay, very nice. We'll do a little bit of archer. Elbow back. Breathing in. Great. And some infinities or figure eights. Hand over hand. It's like drawing an infinity in the air. All right, and let's come into that upper back stretch. And coming into the open chest stretch. You may want to basket the arms, the hands. Okay, we did a little bit of hip work today. We'll see. Can we loosen the hips by rotating one way and rotating the other way. Very nice. Making one arm heavy, perhaps bringing the other arm up. Other arm heavy, bringing the other arm up. Shoulders up to ears, and down. Up to ears, and down. One more time, up to ears, and down. And we'll go to the wall. So, front leg bends, back leg straight. Pressing against the wall. Feel that stretch in the back leg. Maybe raising and lowering the heel to move that stretch through the back leg. All right, and changing legs. palms apart here. Stretching that back. Stretching the whole spine. And walking towards the wall to come up. And then we'll do that lovely hand crawling up the wall. Oh, sorry, I've gone off the screen. Hands crawling up the wall. Stepping towards the wall. If you have the flexibility in your shoulder. And other side, crawling that hand up the wall, stepping to the wall. And since we've been focusing a little bit on hands and wrists, pressing that hand. Now remember, you're pressing it against the wall, just the flat hand, with the fingers to the back. So first start at right angles or slightly lower to your shoulder. I'll do it against the door so you can see a little better maybe. And just really feel that hand contact the wall. The way it's working out all the kinks, all the air pockets between the muscles of the hands and the wall. We want to squeeze those out. Strangely, this is meant to be very good for the hand. Doesn't feel like it at the time. And then, yeah, this one is for the shoulder. If you would like more sensation in the shoulder, walking forward. So now the hand is working and the shoulder is working. Okay, I'm going to change sides. First starting with the hand, really trying to flatten the hand. And then perhaps walking forward for a shoulder stretch. Have some nice wrist movements now. Shaking out the hands. So we don't often do this one. It's a standing cat-cow. So basically it's just slight bend in the knees, and we bring in, we roll our shoulders down, while the stomach comes in, and then we come out. Rolling in. If you would like to sit and do this, that's fine, please do. It's basically a back relaxer. All right, and let's relax the back further with some nice, well, these are called back relaxers. Some nice loose twists. Okay, I actually wanted to end with pelvic floor, which I have been ignoring in these videos. So, very good for us. Let's do 10 lots, 3 lots of 10. So ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. So these are also called Kegels, pelvic floor. Good for women and men. Men often don't believe it, but it is actually good for their pelvic floor as well. Okay, let's go for another 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, shaking it out. One last 10. And we'll start with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. All right. Well, come to the end, so let's take a few breathing in. Breathing in. And one more to namaste. Thank you for joining me on this video, and may you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.